Okay, so over the next, it's not going to take long, probably about the next 15 minutes. It won't take long. And then I'll open the floor for questions. So, guys, this is a workshop on how to start a mobile testing business. I'm Coach Portia. For those of you that are just tuning in to who I am, I'm Coach Portia. And this evening tonight, we're going to talk about, we're not just going to talk about certification. We're going to talk about I'm sorry, guys. We're going to talk about how collectors are actually get paid. As you can see, this is one of the invoices on the screen. So, guys, a lot of people are certified, but they're not booked. And the reason is simple, right? So they don't know how to position themselves as a solution in this industry. So by the end of this workshop, you will understand. I hope you guys understand, but that's the objective, right? Uh, that's what we want. So by the end of this workshop, guys, you will understand what specimen collection really is and why it is required. Guys, please tap the screen for me and share. Thank you. Why this industry is recession proof, which industries need collectors the most, the pain points those industries face, and how you solve those problems as a collector. So it may not take long, guys. I'm going to try to get through this as quickly as possible so I can answer questions for you guys. Okay. So we're going to talk about what specimen collection is and why it's needed first. Okay. So, guys, let's start with the basics. Specimen collection is a required part of keeping workplace safe. Remember this, guys, compliant and federally aligned. So especially under the Department of Transportation, also known as DOT. You're going to hear me say DOT a lot. Okay. So, guys, there are two main categories. You have DOT collections. These are required under federal law. So federal law 49 CFR Part 40 for safety sensitive industries such as trucking, aviation, transit, railroad, pipeline, and maritime. Okay. Then you have non-DOT collections. These apply to private employers, organizations, and programs that require testing for safety insurance, compliance, or policy enforcement. So, guys, everywhere it's needed. Okay. So, anywhere people work, operate vehicles, care for others, or represent any organization, testing exists, and specimens do not collect themselves. So, this is where you come in as a collector. Okay. So, as a certified or professional qualified collector, you ensure the process is done correctly, professionally, and compliantly. So you can be mobile to do this, guys. You can travel to the job sites, facilities, the offices, the events, in remote locations, guys. You do not need a brick and mortar to do this. If you are a mobile collector, that is your superpower, and you are winning, and you should be winning in this space. So that's why you need to stay tuned on this live tonight. Okay. So, guys, this is not just a job. This is a high paying skill. It's a business. It's a career, and it is recession proof. The reason this industry is recession proof is because this industry is not optional. It is required. Okay. Companies must stay compliant whether the economy is good or bad. Let me say that again. Companies must stay compliant whether the economy is good or bad. People still get hired, incidents still happen, random testing still happens, post incident testing still happens, right? Federal requirements do not pause for anyone. Example, during COVID, when many industries stopped, specimen collection increased. Okay. If a non, so let's talk about this right quick. I don't care what's going on. Who you gonna see on the road, baby? You gonna see them trucks on the road. You gonna see a truck on the road, train on the track, plane in the air, baby. Compliance does not sleep. Okay. So during COVID, it did not stop. It increased. So, guys, let's just talk about on-site payments right quick, or how you're going to charge in this industry. As you see, I have an example on the screen from one of my students, customers, right? How much they had to pay her. Okay. So if you're doing a non-DOT, what you see on the screen is DOT. Okay. But if you're doing, just say for instance, if you're on site, you're doing a collection and it's a non-DOT, and you are charging anywhere between $45 to $75. This is just an example. Okay. But of course, we're going to go with 75 because charges will be charged, right? I teach you guys to get your bag in this industry, but that's neither here nor there. We'll talk about that later. Okay. So $75, and say you complete 5 in a day. Okay. That is 220. Well, that's going to be $375 per day. Right. So guys, that also does not include travel fees or after hour fees or any other retainers that you may have. As you can see here, my student, she charged them $50 for on-site coordination and documentation. Weekend emergency service fee, she charged them an extra $25 for that. Because the donor had a shy bladder, she charged them $50 for that. 30 minutes because they were late, right? So, charges will be charged. So mileage and things like that you want to add on, you can add on. Okay. One of my students actually charges $100 for non-DOT collection. So it's really up to you, right? So guys, if you think about it, at that rate, 5 collections in a day is $500 in a day if you're charging $100 per collection, and this is for non-DOT. She did a DOT, which she charged $125. In this industry, we're charging $125 and up for DOT. Okay, stay with me. Okay, this industry does not care about your background. It cares about compliance, professionalism, and reliability. Can you be professional? Can you display professionalism? Can you be reliable? This is what they need, because they need you to come to them. So they need you to be reliable, professional, right? Flexible, right? So this is what you have to also know, guys, how buyers think. Okay, this is how buyers think. So businesses do not buy testing. They don't buy testing. They buy solutions to problems. Okay, so guys, the core buyer problems are going to include time loss, liability, compliance risk. Baby, they're not trying to go through all of this. Staffing shortages, scheduling chaos, documentation pressure, right? So when you speak directly to their pain, you win. You get the yes because you're speaking directly to their pain. You don't ever have to go to these locations and try to be the lowest bidder. not like this. Now, if you've been on a contract or something like that, we know the lowest bidder always wins, right? But when you're dealing with companies like this, when you're dealing with something that's not a contract or nothing that you're doing a bid on, they want you to solve the problem. This is what they need you to do. Solve the problem. The problem is time is money for them. And if they have to send their workers off site to a location to go get a test, that's going to put a damper in their money flow. This is what companies care about. Right? Although 9 times out of 10, the companies that you talk to will be out of compliance. 9 times out of 10, they still worry about getting an audit and getting hit with hefty violation fines, 16,000 plus per violation. But guess what? They still chasing the bag because they have projects that they have to complete and deadlines that they have to meet. So they riding dirty all the time. If you get what I'm saying, they always riding dirty. Okay, they're always riding dirty. Let me say it again. They're always riding dirty. So speak directly to their pain, and that is what's going to get you in the door, the yes, right? So now let's break this down, right? 3 industries where these problems are severe and where collectors are in high demand. Okay, industries, right? Rural areas. So what would be a pain point for a rural area? Can anyone guess a pain point for a rural area way out there in the country, baby? 35, 45 miles away from a collection site. Can anyone guess a pain point? Okay, limited access to testing facilities. That's a pain point. So when you're talking to them, you're letting them know, we know that there's limited access out here to a facility. So I'm going to come to you off top. You are now the solution to their problem. You are solving the pain that they have. If they got a cut on their finger, they want a Band-Aid, not money. Okay, if a person just ate the hottest pepper in the world, you got a millionaire and you got somebody with a cup of water. who is more valuable to them. They just ate the hottest pepper in the world and they tongue about to fall out their mouth, right? Who was more valuable to them? The millionaire or the person with the glass of water? The person with the glass of water. Of course, long travel distance for workers or participants. That's a pain point. Missed tests due to lack of transportation. That's a pain point. Few local vendors available. Delayed. Being delayed, right? And then whenever they're delayed, I'm sorry, guys, I'm tired. Whenever there's any delays, that causes compliance violations. This happens, right? Employers lose workers for half a day just to go get a test. Sometimes a whole day, baby. They're gonna take their time to get back. Cause listen, y'all know how we are. you let me leave this job, baby. It's gonna be a minute before I come back. I'm going to the mall, right? So emergency or post incidents need to have fast response time. And that's what you're able to offer to them. Okay. So why this is a pain point, guys. In rural areas, sending someone off-site can mean hours of lost time. Missed tests can lead to violations, fines, or insurance issues. Baby, it's a problem. There are fewer clinics, fewer vendors, and slower turnaround times. That's an issue. So why are you the solution? Because you're a mobile collector. You bring the service directly to the location, right? No travel delays, no missed tests, faster compliance, reliable documentation. You see that? Documentation, on-site coordination and documentation fee, an extra $50, right? Or however you feel it. You feel it froggy elite, baby. You want to charge them $100? They got it, right? So guys, in rural areas, collectors are not optional. They are essential. You have to understand that you're needed in this space. Also, guys, another industry, home health, right? In home health care agencies, right? Their pain points are going to be caregivers work independently in the field. High turnover require frequent new hire testing. Clients require safe and compliant staffing. Agencies operate around the clock. Sending caregivers off-site disrupts schedule. Missed tests, delays onboarding, and liability risk, right? So that's a risk for them, and it's also a high risk, liability risk, right? So why is this a pain point? Home health agencies cannot afford delays. If caregivers are not cleared, clinics do not receive care. Okay, so compliance issues put licenses and contracts at risk. You are the solution because a collector provides on-site mobile collections, early morning and after hour availability. Leave yourself available, right? Faster onboarding, reduce liability, right? One trusted vendor handling compliance correctly. You the one, you the solution. You're handling everything for them correctly. That's what you're doing, right? So collectors help agencies stay staffed, compliant, and operational. Okay, let's touch on one more. Temp agencies, right? So pain points is going to be constant hire cycles, same day onboarding demand, large volume of candidates, missed tests, slow placement. This is a problem for them. Why this is a pain point. Staffing agencies make money by placing people quickly. Every delay costs them revenue. Every missed test can lose a client and contract, baby. That be the problem. That's the problem. They ain't trying to miss no big money. They can care less about that little fee you trying to charge them, baby. They don't care about that. They don't care. The big money is what matters to them. Okay. Collectors become preferred partners, not just vendors. That's you. That is you, right? So how do you turn pain into contracts, right? Identify the pain. Explain why it matters. Present the solution. Offer reliability. Become the preferred vendor. This is what you have to be willing to do in this industry. I'm just trying to paint a picture for you guys so you can understand, right? So this is what you do. You put yourself in the position as a professional vendor in the area. I am the certified collector here. I am the solution. I help reduce delays, missed tests, and compliance risk by providing reliable on-site specimen collection service. This is how you come, right? Do you need to be BAT? No, you don't, because we're only doing urine, so you don't have to be BAT certified. So urine only. Okay. So guys, how do you get started in this business, right? And do it the correct way? I take my program. I have a program. I offer DOT collector training, non-DOT, and the trainer. If you want to get trained, become a trainer as well and train others, start your own virtual training center from anywhere in the world. Start training your own staff members, other people's staff members for growth. You know, sell your own online courses, open up 10 plus streams of income for yourself. You can, right? So, guys, inside my program, you're going to receive self-paced training, mock exam, marketing strategies, lab partnership guidance, real world templates, compliance support. You're going to be in my community of bosses as well, right? Guys, and you have to understand it's quick certification. Some of my students pass their mock exam within 7 days. So it doesn't take forever in a year to get qualified. You just have to be willing to buckle down and do what you need to do because it is not a hard process. You can do this, right? So, guys, now that you understand the demand, the industry, and the opportunity, the real question is going to be for you to put yourself in position to get in this industry, guys. If you go to the L Tree in my bio, you can download my free guide on how to start a mobile testing service. Okay, go to my bio, download how to start a mobile testing service. There you're going to get another different breakdown. You'll see the pricing, which is $600 if you guys want to get started. Payment plans are available: Sizzle, Shop Pay, Klarna, as well as Afterpay. And if you go to my bio, you'll see the different options right there, just in case you want to take advantage of the payment plans. It is a self-paced course. Everything is done online. Hello, everything is done online. Once you get qualified, your certification is valid in all 50 states for 5 years. Okay, guys, go to my profile, go to my testimonials, right? Look at my testimonials. I am a tree that produced fruit, right? So if you want to know, oh, I've been looking at other trainers. What's the difference between you and other trainers? Go look at my fruit. Go look at my testimonials. That's what I can tell you. I don't know what these other trainers do, but go look at my testimonials. Okay. So, guys, this is a recession proof business. This is something that you definitely want to look into, tap into if you've been on the fences about getting started, guys. This is a perfect time for you to learn a new skill, a high paying skill, right? Learn a new skill while you're at your peak. Don't wait until you get fired from your job unexpectedly and then try to, a lot of people don't move like that. It just depends on you. You just never know. There's no such thing as job security. None. Okay. So do yourself a favor. Go to my testimonials. See exactly who I am, right? My students will tell you exactly who I am. Then go to the bio, get the free guide, and then register for the course, right? You can get this done in 7 days, right? Invest in yourself. It'll be the best investment that you've ever done, right? Because like I said, once you get qualified, you're good for 5 years. Run up a bag, right? I teach my students how to get to a bag. And as you can see, they get a bag, right? It's impossible to be connected to me and not get a bag. That's just facts. It's just facts. It's just facts. This is what I do. And this is what I have been doing. I've been helping people, putting people in position for the past 8 years, a little bit more. Has it been 8 years? I mean, has it been 9 years? Lord have mercy. Anyway, I've been putting people in position to get a bag. This is what I do. I am the income creator, right? You just have to be willing to say yes and believe in yourself. That's it. It's too much bread out here to be made to struggle. Okay. A lot of people don't even know about this opportunity. There's people that work for LabQuest, work for LabCorp, work for different labs. They don't even know that they can start their own mobile testing business, guys. So when I tell you this industry is untapped, it's untapped and it's not going anywhere. Ask yourself, how many hours do you have to work to make $500? How many hours do you have to work to make $520? Right? Or $1,500 or $1,800. Go to my testimonials. You'll see the type of numbers that my students bring in, right? How many hours do you have to work, right? But it just takes one yes to see the numbers that you really desire to see if you're willing to do the work. You can't sit on your hands and expect a harvest. You can't plant an apple seed and expect bananas. Okay? You want to see some bread, you gonna have to, baby, work. Okay? You got to be willing to work. But it all starts with a yes. It all starts with a yes. I've done it broke. I've done it scared. I've done it unsure. But I'm always showing up. I'm always saying yes because I'm going to stay in position to get a bag. Okay. But that is it for today, guys. I will be back tomorrow. I'll come back tomorrow a little bit earlier. Tomorrow, I'll probably show up around maybe 11:30, 12 ish. I'm usually go live in the evenings around 6, but so I'm gonna do 11 and then I may come back at 6. I'm not sure. It just depends on what I got going on, how my day is, or whatever. But anyway, I just want to come on. If you guys have any questions, let me see if I miss any questions on here. Thank you guys for joining. Thank you guys for the likes and the shares and just lending me your ear today. I know I'm usually a little bit more hyper, but I'm just a little what I don't want to say. I'm not tired. I'm just resting. I'm rejuvenating. I'm just in rejuvenation mode right now. Okay, thank you for the badge. Period. Thank you. Thank you for the gift. You're awesome. Thank you. Thank you. Gratitude, gratitude, gratitude. Hi, everybody. Hello, hello, hello. If you're still over here, hello to you. Hey, Kim. Period. Okay. But guys, that is it. Yeah, go ahead. Be out. Also, guys, let me tripping. Dallas, if you are in Dallas or know anyone in Dallas and the surrounding areas, I will be in Dallas March 14th. I will have a live training class March 14th for you to get qualified in person with Coach Portia, right? So March 14th, mark your calendar, share this, let a friend know, tell a friend, tell a foe, tell a pimp, tell a hoe. Coach Portia will be in Dallas on March 14th doing a live in-person certification training class, okay? So put your boots on the ground and make sure you show. I'm in Dallas and certified. Just need some help. Oh, great! So listen, go to the my link in my bio and join my. Well, you can hold on, give me a second. What was this? I just put that on there. Oh, okay, hold on. Let's see. Okay, go to the L tree in my bio, join my mentorship. Well, it's a 60-day mentorship. Actually, you just have it's not a group or anything like that. Close proximity, working directly with me. 60 days. You have my phone number. Any questions you have, you can call me anytime you have any questions, anytime you need help with something. 60 days mentorship is $400. Payment plans are available. Go to the L tree in my bio. Okay, I'm going to show you how to work smart, not hard. Okay, I can't make you make money. I can't guarantee you that you'll make money. You have to be willing to do the work. I'm here to guide you, help you think like a boss, help you work smart, not hard. Change your mindset. Okay, change your mindset, baby. You got to make sure you put things in line, systems in place, and things like that to make things run more smoothly with you. But telling you, linking up with me for 60 days would be the best thing you ever did because I'm that girl. I just had to. I just had to put. I just had to say it. I just had to say it. You better ask somebody. Go to the testimonies. Ask somebody. Okay, ask somebody. But yeah, you have my phone number so you can call me anytime you have questions. Unlimited. Look, Portia got a question. Portia got a push. Now the only thing I can't. We're not. I'm not mentoring for we to have a pity party and oh it's me. It's work. You got 60 days. We got work to do. So we will have to see some success in them 60 days. But you have to be willing to listen. When the student is ready, the teacher will appear. So you ready? I'm going to appear. I'm telling you, you just willing to do the work, take directions and listen and execute it and just do it. Just do it. Don't think about it. Get out your feelings about all the negative thinking that you're thinking. Don't worry about that. You just need to get to work. Just do what I say. I ain't gonna steer you wrong. I would not steer you wrong. Okay, it's too much bread out to be made. You in Dallas? It's too much bread out to be made. Too much bread out there to be made. Okay. But anyway, guys, any other questions? Thank you so much for your question. Thank you so much for your question. Thank you so much for your question. if you guys are having, let's talk about mindset real quick, then I'm gonna go shameless plug. It's really not a shameless plug because I love everything about mindset. I love everything about kingdom principles. If you guys need a mindset shift, which everybody does, change your mindset, change your money, change your mindset, change your life. If you're in a situation in your life and you just feel like, and why am I not getting ahead? Lord, are you hearing me? Are you seeing me? I'm a good person, but this keeps happening. I take 2 steps forward and 3 steps back. If that is you, you're out of alignment. You need to follow kingdom principles, universal law. If you're not familiar with universal law, kingdom principles, God is good. I ain't even lie. I don't even hold you. I don't even hold you, man. God is good. I don't even hold you, okay? Go to my website and get my kingdom coded flip deck. It's my kingdom laws, 30 laws, right? For you to win, okay? In business, relationships, money, finances, all of that. Everything is surrounded by the laws. You have to be willing to follow the laws. But if you don't know them, just like gravity don't ask you for your opinion to pull you down, whether you know it or not, it's going to pull you down. Ignorance of the law is no excuse. You need to know these laws, kingdom laws, God law, universal law. It don't matter if you perfect or not, saved or not, believe in God or not, mad at God or not. It ain't got nothing to do with none of that. The principles are incorruptible, and the only thing that moves principles is principle. So if you want to win in life, you got to know these laws. Go to the link tree in my bio. Get the guide. It's $37. It's a flip deck, so it's amazing. It's not a PDF. It's a flip deck. So you go to chapter, push a number. It's gonna take you right there to it. You ain't gotta do no sliding. Okay. So yeah, but it's amazing. Get it. It will change your life. It will change your life. Okay. But anyway, that is it. Any other questions I seen? So thank you for the badge. Thank you. Me right now. Get the flip deck. Let me tell y'all something. Because y'all think I'm playing. Let me let y'all hear one testimonial about this, and then I'm gonna roll out. I'm gonna be Audi 5000 G. Audi 5000 G. This one should be under testimonials. I don't know. If it's not under testimonial, I need to put it under there. Oh yeah, okay. Listen, y'all.
If I would have never, I really have changed me. If I would have never came across you on TikTok, I would have never made all of this possible. You just set a spark in me. Just me coming across you. Look at it now. What has it been? 28 days, and I got a freaking office. I got a website. I got all these things going on. Baby, I started listening to them kingdom principles. I said, man, them kingdom principles changed my life. I joined the Wake Up and Win because I had been listening to you with the Kingdom Prayer. I catch you on live. And then I was like, I joined the Wake Up. Man, I mixed some Kingdom principles with that Wake Up and Win. And it was like, boom. Baby, it was like a magic combustion, baby. I said, shit.
So listen, that's Linda. That's one of my students. Oh my gosh, she joined my Wake Up and Win. She learned about the kingdom principles by listening to me on TikTok Live. But when she joined my Wake Up and Win, she got to learn so much more about kingdom principles, universal law. And like you heard her say, it changed her life. Changed her life, right? So I'm telling you, man, you got the law of the land, you got God's law. You cannot go wrong with God's law. Baby, life is not supposed to be stressed and broke and poor. What all the things that people say they are. You're not. No. You're not supposed to be. You see what I'm saying? Anyway, she said, I am an unemployed phlebotomist. Why don't you do something on your own? You want to work for somebody? You want to work for yourself? You want to work for somebody? You want to work for yourself? Hello. Okay, so what you gonna do? What you gonna do with that phlebotomy license? Right? What you gonna do? You gonna barbecue or mildew? What you gonna do with it? Don't let it go to waste. There's people out here need you. Where focus goes, energy flows. Hello. Where focus goes, energy flows. Okay. Where focus goes, energy flows. Don't let it go to waste. There's people out here that need you. What can you do to expand? What can you do to pivot? What can you do with that? What can you do? It's a lot you can do with that. I know one young lady, she was going a phlebotomist. She was going to locations where the elderly were, where they could, get out and go where they need to go. She'll go there and she'll draw their blood and take it where they need to go. You see what I'm saying? So it's so many ways that you can use what you have, right? You don't have to wait on somebody to hire you, baby. You the job, you the money. And when you show up, the money shows up. You just gotta be willing to show up. We don't we should be we should never be in a rush for people to pay us less. We should never rush for people to pay us less. Never. Okay, you could book a mentor, you could book a strategy session with me. If you probably only need like 30 minutes, maybe, I'm listening. It don't take me, but anybody that have ever done like my discovery calls, it don't take me but 15 minutes, baby. I'm gonna tell you exactly what you need to do. But my 30-minute session start at 150 if you think you want to do a 30-minute session. Um, and I'm trying to think, did I have something with a phlebotomist or something? I don't even know. It don't matter what industry you are in. I'm an income creator, baby. I'm gonna show you how to get a bag. That's just me. It don't matter what. I don't care if you walk dogs, paint asphalt, sew thread onto a television. I don't care. I'm gonna show you how to get a bag. I'm just an income creator. That's just that's just what I am. I receive hella downloads. I just need to know what you do. That's it. And I'm gonna tell you that when we have your game plan set, you gonna be ready. You just gotta execute it. You just gotta execute it. Do you really want to work for yourself? That's the question. Do you really want to work for yourself? Because this side over here, you got to be willing to do the work. You see what I'm saying? You got to be willing to do the work. When you working for other people, that's a cushion. You see what I'm saying? I don't even feel like working today, but I'm going to show up. And I'm just going to, barely work. And they'll pay you for that. You see what I'm saying? But as an entrepreneur, business owner, stepping out on your own, no, you got to show up every day. You have to be committed and you have to be consistent. You see what I'm saying? You have to be committed. You have to be consistent. You have to be patient. You have to know. You got to fix your self-talk. Hello? You got to use your power, which is the power of your tongue. Speak over your situation. Speak life into your business because your words have power. You see what I'm saying? And just understand and know, I know what I'm doing is working because I'm sowing a seed that has to give me a predictive result. I know it's quiet. Ain't nobody clapping. It's real quiet. Ain't nobody clapping. I'm upset. I'm crying. I'm frustrated. But I'm committed. And I'm constantly showing up. And though you cannot see anybody that sees you with your natural eye, what's supposed to be happening according to universal law is happening. The seeds that I have sown are already working. They're already in motion. So therefore, I know I'm going to get a predictive result. Baby, it ain't no problem for me to show up on live and talk to no one. We have 0 viewers. But guess what? I just like I'm talking to y'all on here now. That's how I be talking. Nobody on here. Because I'm not driven by what I see with my natural eye, baby. I understand how kingdom law works. I understand how principles work. So I'm excited to show up in my business every day. I'm committed and I'm consistent and I'm always expecting. Hello? I'm always expecting. Hey, okay. Okay. I'm always expecting. Period. I'm standing on law number 7. I stand in law number 7, law of multiplication. When nobody's clapping, when everybody's silent, when nobody's looking, I'm still showing up. When it's quiet as hell, like what? Crickets go, I can't hear nothing. I'm still showing up because the law of seed and harvest is real. It's a law. I want y'all to get it. I really want you to get it and understand what I'm saying. Hello. Hello. Yeah, I offer one-on-one coaching. Go to my L tree in my bio. I offer one-on-one coaching. Also, if you want to join my mentorship, my 60-day mentorship, you have my phone number. Call me anytime you have questions. Actually, a really good deal because my 30 minutes starts at 150 for 30 minutes. If you want to have close proximity with me, talk to me, call me anytime you have questions and need help. It's only $400 for 60 days. So it's really up to you on which one you want to go with. But yeah, I have the one-on-ones and I have that mentorship. So just figure out which one you want to do. Payment plans are available. Klarna for the mentorship, Klarna and Afterpay for my one-on-one sessions, Sizzle Shop. What is it? Sizzle and Affirm. Yeah, I just actually probably need to put it on both of them, but I just ain't had time to do it yet. You are how long you been certified? How long you been qualified, girl? I ain't seen you in the community or nothing. How long you been qualified? Yeah, you definitely want to get my mentorship. How long you been qualified? Are you in the community? Are you in the community? Are you in the community? July, girl, you been MIA since July. What you been doing since July? You probably want to talk to me in private. You don't want me to go off on you on here. You ain't lost. You ain't did no work since July because I ain't seen your name nowhere. Somebody you lost. You just ain't did nothing. You been pregnant. Ooh, pregnant. Pregnant. We know what you been doing. We know what you been doing. I know I'm right. I want because when I'm right, baby. I do when I'm right. I know. Because this ain't the type of business that don't work. You gotta work it. It don't work. You gotta work it. You just gotta show up. You gotta show up. That's what happened when y'all be, oh, it's good. I'm good for 5 years though. I'm good. Y'all know how time pass by. Time go by quick. Next thing you look up, you're like, oh damn. I ain't do nothing. I gotta try to help her do something for it expire. Like, come on, man. Y'all gotta get to this bread because it's out here. Anyway, what was I saying? I don't even know what I was saying. But anyway, I'm gonna go, y'all. So, guys, that's it for tonight. I will see you guys tomorrow around